Uh, okay. Good. I don't know if I should say good morning or good evening. Kind of confusing, so I'm gonna say, uh, hello everyone. Welcome. Oh, hang on. There we go. Hi guys, and welcome to K's Kitchen Desk, uh, episode 2. It's about time. Also, I'm sorry about the sudden stop at the beginning. I was changing something, and yeah, I already changed the stream setting now, so I guess it's kind of um it was supposed to be ultra low latency, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Hopefully you guys not gonna buffer. So yeah, like I said, welcome to K's Kitchen Desk, part 2. This time we'll be talking about games and hobbies. So let's talk about that. I had my fair share of gaming and hobbies. For example, I started play games when I was just maybe, I don't know how I shade it. Maybe first grader. I already played PlayStation 1 at first grade. But mostly I played games that are like hard to understand for a first grader. Like for example, I play JRPG and um, adventure type. Okay, so let's talk about games first. I don't know if it's still kind of delay and stuff, but let's just say, yeah, it's still kind of delay, but it's not like uh, the delay is not too it's not too far, but I guess you can say the delay is not pretty bad. Now it's kind of normal. But anywho, like I said, I play my share of games when I was just about first grade. That'll mean I was just like 8 or 9. I don't know how age works, but let's just say I'm about 8 or 9. And let's just say I play games that are just not fit for first grader. I mean, I play like the RPG, adventure, puzzle game. Just kind of, not gonna lie, it's kind of challenging. And keep in mind, I play PS. I'm just gonna say PS instead of PlayStation. I play PS1 games that has English caption, which if you don't know, us Indonesian doesn't learn English at least until fifth grader. So yeah, for a first grader, it's really not that good. Even I don't understand most of the dialogue back in the days. And also, I mentioned JRPG, which if you don't know JRPG, uh, sometimes use a Japanese voice or a Japanese word, which it's kind of new to me. Like for a first grader, what the heck is this guy talking about? Like I don't understand. But then yeah, as time progressed, I always play games that are mostly Japanese, especially in the voice category. You know, because I really like Japanese voice. Not gonna lie, the voice actor is all very talented. That doesn't mean English voice actor doesn't have talent. No, I'm just saying that a lot of Japanese voice actor is more talented than English voice actor. So yeah, I'm really appreciating sorry, I always appreciate Japan because Japan is always have a better, well, in terms of games and filming, in my opinion. But that doesn't mean Japanese film is not weird. I mean, there's a lot of weird, like, if you're from the West, then I think uh, the concept of Godzilla is weird to you. I mean, it's not really weird considering American building and making a Pacific Rim, which then Japan start dubbing the thing. It makes it a lot cooler. I don't know why. By the gods, my internet's so bad. Hey, we're the same. It's not. It's not only you, Phantom. My internet is also kind of weird for the past weeks. So yeah, let's talk about when I get into sixth grader. That's when I tried to learn English from games. So the first game that I play, uh, I don't know what game do I play. Believe me, I try to remember, but the first game that I play, I really forget. I think it is mostly fishing game because I fondly remember that I really like fishing, so that I really whenever I see a fishing game, whether it's on PS or PC, I probably gonna get that. And since in Indonesian we really like pirating, I'm not really consent some pirating, especially games and film or not. But if you already walk into the pirate game, you already know you're gonna get stuck in there, or at least for at least 5 years or so. Because for the rest of my junior high and high school, I always download games and always buying the pirate game that are people selling for dirt cheap. Like, no joke, they sell it like 10,000K, which in our currency is not it's nothing really. 10K is nothing. Keep in mind, 10K is equivalent to $1, $1 ish in US. So yeah, it's like $1 a piece, and it's you can download it yourself. So for the most of my childhood, with PS1, I always buy it. I always buy the game, and it's a fun experience to say the least. And um and then for the PS2, I also always buy the game. It's not really back in the days we don't have like laptop and such. I mean, we have laptop and PC, but we don't have any like a good internet to download things. So we mostly just buy CDs and stuff, which in my opinion, it's really a dumb move. I don't know why kids do it. But yeah, at least we don't use it on something else like smoking and crack. Ooh, I don't really like talking about it, but since people are gonna be like, why don't you use the money on something else? Uh, but no, we're using it on the game, which it's not really a bad trade. I mean, considering I don't have any PC or internet, so I guess trading $1 for one CD is not really a bad trade. Which in my case is really a good deal. especially if you sell it for 5 cents, which yep, say no more. 5 cents per piece per CD. I'll take it. But anywho, let's talk about other games that I. Uh, let's talk about my favorite game. Uh, since I don't know, people are just gonna listen to me. I guess you guys can listen to me. You guys don't have to. If you guys have any question, just put it on the chat. But if you guys treating me like what's it called, a talk show or a podcast, that's fine. That's what my goal here today, which making a podcast. Which this is a podcast, by the way. Oops, sorry. My dad just sneezed. Bless him, by the way. So yeah, if you guys want to make this like a podcast, then go ahead. You guys can do. You can play games with it while I'm talking. You guys don't have. You guys don't have to pay attention to me. Just listen to me. So anywho, let's talk about my favorite games growing up. Well, first of all, I have my fair share of interesting game that I like. For example, I like Big Oil Bass. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but basically it's a fishing game which based on my story earlier. Yeah, I like fishing a lot back in the days. And I always whenever we come back to my family's house in the I don't know how to say it. I don't know how to say the word, but whenever we come back to our cousin's house, I guess I'm gonna call it cousin. So whenever we go to the cousin's house, so there's a pond where they keep all of their fishes, and whenever we go there, I will be asking, "Are we gonna fishing today?" And whenever I get a yes respond, I always so happy that I will always be the first one that grab the fishing pole and start fishing. So yeah, that's a fun memory about my past. You know, it's really fun thinking about fishing, even though the fishing itself is really tedious and stuff. But in my case, if it's fishing, oops, if it's fishing, try to invite me. You know, I'm always down for fishing, even though probably we're gonna get like one or two fish, I think. But yeah, if you guys like fishing and want to invite me to do so, then go ahead. I always open up to people who are, hey, you want to go fishing and stuff? I was always like, hell yeah, let's go. So yeah, that is why I like fishing. And the game that I like, Big Coil Bus 2, is released on PS1. I think the first time I played it, it was like I got the CD from buying it. I don't really remember if I buy it or I get it from someone. One thing for sure, I really like the game, and you guys can see it on my channel, which is a long time ago when I used to play PS1 to stream. I finished the game, and you know, I really don't like 100%ing the game, considering the game is really RNG based. And believe me, guys, I tried finishing 100%, but by God, the RNG is not really good. You know, PS1 game is really not having a good RNG. Even though you have a good like RNG in every game, you can try playing Big Coil Bus 2 and tell me about it. I want to. You know what? You guys now, if you guys have the time, go to the go to your PC, or if you have uh original PS1, go get it, and then search for Big Hole Bass 2, and then play it, and tell me how your games went. If you guys can finish the 100% in 1 week, I will do whatever you want. No joke. That's how confident I am that the RNG is really crap. I'm sorry I say the C word, but you know what? I'm really angry about the game, so I don't really care. Um, but yeah, if you guys can finish it in 1 week, you guys can tell me. You guys can send me the picture about the 100%, and you guys can tell me what do you want from me. I can do whatever you want, anything. But if it must be 100% clear. But what I mean by 100% is that all of the fish and well, I mean all the fish is monster weight. What it means is that in the game, you fish for the fish. Obvious is obvious, but uh, there are certain weight to the fish. Like for example, they are huge, small, poor, which is the smallest, and then monster, which is the biggest. So if you can clear all the fish with monster on it in 1 week, you can tell me and I can do whatever you want. That's my confidence. So yeah, it's not really easy, but if you guys can do it, then tell me. Anywho, that's enough about They Call Us 2. But I really like the game, so let's talk about something else. Let's talk about Gameshark. Now, before you guys get angry with me because I used cheat, let me say that it was around when I was still in first grade till 5th grade. Okay, my brain is not big enough, and I don't understand English at least until 6th grade. So, don't judge me for using a cheat. Uh, but anyway, yeah, I used to play with cheats. Um, I don't know how many games that I use cheat, but for the sake of this conversation, I'm gonna say at least 20 games I use cheat, and 20 games is a lot, considering the cheat is also like, for example, I use cheat on, I don't know. Let's just say I use cheat on health and stamina, or on shooter. I don't remember playing shooter on PS1, but for the sake of this conversation too, I guess I can say whenever I play shooter with cheat, I always cheating by using unlimited ammo, which in my case, unlimited ammo. Let's go. Be a monkey and just spray and pray. It's really fun. Guys, whenever people say cheats just ruin the fun of the game, I will say this: cheat can sometimes ruin the fun of the game, but if you're really just for fun, then go ahead, use a cheat. I don't endorse that, but don't take my word for it. But yeah, if you guys want to have fun in the game, like you want to destroy your stress or whatever, just use a cheat. You know, it's really not that bad. It's making the game fun again. Well, that's all about the game. Uh oh, did you know that I also have a Gameshark, which has a game inside of it? I don't know if it's still like this in the future, but uh, I used to play Gameshark game. Um, one of which is a snowboard game. It's not skateboard, it's snowboard. But the snowboard game is really a fun game, and I managed to get something like I managed to find a good song about it. Well, not about it. I managed to find a song that the game used, and the song is really good. Not gonna lie, for a game in GameShark that has a song like that, it's really good. Maybe I can post that in Twitter later. But yeah, let's just say I really like this snowboard game, and the snowboard game is really quirky yet funny, and I don't manage to finish it. I don't know how to finish it. I think you have to finish it like a normal game. You fought a lot of people until you're number one. But let's just say I'm a bit of an idiot. Uh, what's it called? I'm just a fifth grader, guys. I don't know how to play games. I just play for fun. So yeah, not really good, but I guess you can say at least I play it the normal way. Wow, it's really real nostalgic. Let's talk about PS3 game. Now for PS3, I managed, well, not me, my brother and my mom pay for the PS3, and I just freeload it from there. I just, hey, can I play this? Even though I don't pay a single cent. My brother's like, no, but my mom, but I pay half of it, so you have to share. Which I feel kind of bad, but for a week or so I don't really bad. I don't feel bad. And the PS3 is custom firmware, which you cannot connect to the PlayStation network. So don't judge me, guys. It's Indonesia. We all have little money, and we really want to play PS3. So we just bought the custom firmware PS3, and we just download or just buy it from the store. You know how people sell games? Like uh, how 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 they do it is that they download a game, and then whenever you want to buy it, you have to pay certain price, and then you give them a certain thing, whether it be USB or CD, and then they copy the game that they download into your USB or CD, and then you bought it home. That's how people sell PS3 game. But since I buy PS3 when we already have a laptop and stuff, so we don't really buy it from people because we can download it at home. We don't really want to spend any money from people, considering we can download it from home. So uh, we just download anything. And then comes 2016 when Persona 5 Vanilla, the first one, comes out. I think it's 2016 or the 20s. I think it's 2016 because 2017 is the English version. So yeah, 2016 comes out. We download the game all night. I think it costs, well, not cost, like it takes around 2 days just to download one game. So you can tell our uh, internet speed is not really good. But hey, nothing changed. At least until I don't know, because I heard news that a speed gnome, uh a certain, I don't know how to say, certain Wi-Fi company that has a speed, I don't know how to speak, but yeah, the internet speed from that provider. Oh yeah, provider. Jeez, why is it so hard to say provider? Just so you guys know, this is unscripted. So I'm speaking as I'm making the script. So yeah, the provider that uh, have the coverage right now in my area, it has a speed that so different from this one, and I hope it's really good because they had the reputation and stuff. So yeah, I have high hopes for them from them, but let's just see. We don't even know when we switch. But yeah, let's just see how it went. Okay, after PS3, and then uh, I'm confident that okay, uh, PS4 is already at lows, like 4 million stuff. So I'm just like, okay, I need to get my things sorted out. And yeah, I saved up for. It's not just me that saved up. My brother also saved up, so we pay half the price. I'm paying half, and my brother paying half for a PS4. And it's not just a normal PS4. It's a PS4 Pro, which yay. And we only bought it for like 4 million. You know, in my case, 4 million is already low enough. Even though we can probably push it to 3.5 and stuff, but since it's already pushed to the 4 million, it is normally a 4.5 million. But my brother managed to haggle it, and yeah, we got it for 4 million, and I pay half the price for it. Yay! But then we also buy the TS service, at least until now, because suddenly I feel bored about it. You know, it's not like I really hate the PS4. It's that I really don't know what to play because, you know, games now these days are expensive, and considering you cannot custom free like PS3, you cannot hack the system. I mean, to be honest, we probably can hack it, but let's be honest, who wants to hack a PS4? Considering PS4 is still irrelevant, and you know the original firmware is always expensive than the custom firmware because you cannot connect to the internet if you already hacked the system. So yeah, we never do it, even though the game is really good. But yeah, we just gotta do it fair the fair way, I guess, by buying all the games. Now I'm in the craze of buying a Switch since I see a lot of people talk about Nintendo. Sorry, I cannot speak anymore. But I see a lot of people talking about Nintendo a lot these days. especially you bought Smash Brother and stuff. So yeah, I back then when it's first released, I don't really like have the thinking to, oh, I need to buy Switch. Just like that, boom, I don't buy Switch. At least I don't have any intention to buy it, at least until now, because now that everyone talking about it, I was like, okay, I want it now. But then pandemic comes and I cannot buy it because the price suddenly influctuated, which whenever I saw my bank account, I was like, oh boy, my bank account is deserted as heck. It's like nothing in there. And just so you know, I am still on college, guys. I'm not working and stuff. So that yeah, it's not really. What are you? Why are you not why are you not working and stuff, guys? I'm still 21. Don't judge me. Also, this is Indonesia. You cannot just, hey, I'm 21. I'm still in college. Can I work? No, you cannot do it. You have to be a fresh graduate at least to work in here. And also, I'm not getting any pocket money, guys. I'm not getting any pocket money from my parents either. They always bring me food and stuff, which I'm okay, but sometimes I'm always wondering why. Why don't you just give me something? At least 10K is enough, you know? For saving? But no. Food every time. Relatable. But yeah, now that I'm confident that I'm going to save, you know, and it's going well. I'm not even spending a single cent. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not even spending any single cent from my account just to buy a Switch. Although, as you know, as I told you, I'm saving up air, not saving up money, because I don't get money in let's just say I'm not getting money in everyday interval. I get money sometimes, but it was just only for food, not for saving. So yeah, not really good. Especially, you guys know Switch, you have to buy the game and then you have to pay the subscription, just like PS4, which is kind of stupid in my opinion. But I mean, you have to buy subscription, but then again, you get a free game. I don't know if it's tied to Nintendo, because I don't know how Nintendo Club works. But I guess I watch certain YouTube video which explain how Nintendo Club work, and I think Nintendo Club is really, I don't know how it's different. First of all, not because Nintendo and PlayStation is not the same. No, I mean it's different in terms of, for example, PlayStation allows you to play online, and it gives you free game every month. Which, as for Nintendo, you can connect to the internet, and then for certain, for example, you buy this game, like let's say you buy Mario Party, and then if you connect to the Nintendo Club, you can play the game, and then you can clear, well, not clear, I mean, you can fill up a certain survey which Nintendo make it themselves. And if you finish the survey, you can get a currency which you can spend on getting, getting item from the Nintendo. which is kind of cool. I mean, you can get something by playing the game and then filling survey. That's kind of neat, you know. Unlike PlayStation, which you just given free game, which the free game sometimes sucks. I mean, let's talk about the game. Uh, let's talk about PlayStation game. I mean, it's not bad. You can tell like Final Fantasy and stuff. Like they make a good game. Don't get me wrong. But sometimes the PlayStation Plus is not really good. Like for example, I will tell you the stupidest game that we ever get in PlayStation Plus. Let's talk about SimCity and Farming Simulator. It always cracks me up whenever I want to talk about this because it's really stupid, guys. SimCity and a Farming Simulator. Really? At least this month we get a Final Fantasy VII remake, which I don't know. I feel kind of salty because uh, people always people always buy the good game and then poof, suddenly it becomes free. Like for example, I buy Last of Us, the remaster one, which I don't get to play it when it comes on the PS3 because let's be honest, I don't have any money and I'm still at high school, so I cannot buy the original game and I cannot download it night and day because technically the laptop that is here that I have is my brother. So I cannot just say, "Yo, bro, can I use your laptop to download this game?" Which makes probably two 2 to 3 days of nonstop uh, laptop running. I don't know how to say. I mean, you cannot turn off your laptop for 2 or 3 days. I cannot say that, so yeah, I'm just gonna buy this. But then, after I buy it, I think 3 weeks later, the game becomes free. Which I'm asking why? Like it doesn't make sense. Are you kidding me? I spent my saving on this and you make this free? Why don't you say it? So yeah, I feel kind of salty after that, but you know, I get it over pretty quickly because uh I buy it only like for like 100k, which uh not really expensive, but it's on discount and stuff, so I don't really care about it. Luckily, the game that I buy that haven't got into PS Plus yet, there is only one game, and it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man, guys. I bought it for 300k, and it comes with all the DLC and stuff, which I really okay with it. Even though 300k is really a much, but I don't really I get it over pretty quick, and I really enjoy the game. I mean, let's talk about Spider-Man PlayStation 4. The graphic is good. The gameplay is fun, but I guess it's kind of missing like for example, a lot of villain. Like, I mean, they always have to make something different. Like for example, the Electro is all bald head. I I don't really know how to feel about Electro new style. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I really like the old style, like the what's it called, the mask and stuff. No, guys, nothing beats the classic. Let me let me just say, nothing beats the classic. Even if you have the remaster and stuff, if the remaster sucks or the remake sucks, then you cannot beat the classic, guys. Let's be honest. Uh, Super Mario Bros, the classic one, man, that was some classic goodness, and it makes your nostalgic tingle. Like, oh, I used to play this whenever uh, when I used to be in school. You know, let's talk about the new Spider-Man, the Miles Morales. I haven't played the game, uh, because like I said, I was saving for Nintendo Switch. But um, based on my look, based on my judging when I see the game, it looks kind of unfinished. Not gonna lie, it needs a lot of polish. But then again, it was supposed to be a bridge between Spider-Man 1 and 2. So I guess it's not really bad. I mean, even though I'm not playing the game, if you guys already play the game, I'm sorry if I say this, but it's just on my base. It based on my seeing, guys, from the trailer and stuff. And don't worry, I'm not spoiling. I'm not spoiling myself or you guys, because I don't even know what to talk about it. I'm just saying that it looks unpolished, but I guess they add a lot of new element, and we have Miles Morales to play, so I think it's really not that bad. You know, I kind of want to play it. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that the second Spider-Man game will be good, I think. I'm not sure if it's gonna be good, like good, but yeah, I think it's gonna be good overall. We just have to wait for Insomniac to finish the game. In the meantime, let's talk about PS5, which people are crazy about. Why don't I talk about Xbox? Because I don't like Xbox. I hate Xbox. You can try and sue me, Microsoft. I don't care. I don't like Xbox at all. Even though there are Halo on it, I don't really like it at all. I'm a PS enthusiast and Nintendo, so you cannot tell me what to do, Microsoft. Even though I buy PC, and then I buy Windows. So sorry, but yeah, let's talk about PS5. You know, when it's about when it first announced, I was like, oh, we're gonna get PS5, even though it's not really that long from PS4. I mean, when the PS4 launched, the PS3 is already like what, 5 years old, and then when it comes to PS5, PS4 is only 4 years old, I think. So it's definitely missing 1 year. So I don't really understand. I think because they want the next generation to have the good stuff. Don't get me wrong, PS is still reigning over PC, although PC is good at maintaining high FPS and stuff. So yeah, I think console is trying to, oh, we need to get high geared stuff soon. like soon. Like we don't have time. We need to beat PC. And just like that, boom, PS5. And when it launched, everyone cannot buy it because it's pandemic. Great. Everyone doesn't have paycheck. Sorry. But yeah, uh, everyone cannot buy it either because they out of job and they don't have any money to spend. Or the thing is, sometimes the store doesn't even have the stock. Like for example, I go to a certain mall and then I ask, is PS5 available? And then he said, oh, it's only on the display. We don't have the stock yet. So why are you putting it on the shelf? Why are you putting it on the show? People are gonna ask you. Eventually, but if you don't have a stock, why you put it on the shelf? Like, okay, you can promote it and stuff, but let's be honest, promoting if you don't have the stock, it's just not, it's just stupid. I don't know. Like, for example, if you take example like in the restaurant, you put a display of your food, and then someone asks, "Hey, can I buy this food?" And then you say, "Oh, we only have it on display." Then why are then why are you putting it on display? I want to eat that. But yeah, it's really funny. To say the least, it's really funny. I managed to ask the store about Nintendo Switch. Hey, do you guys have Switch? He said yes, and then I asked how much. 4 million, and it comes with free game, which 4 million is not really bad. I mean, considering Nintendo Switch is still relevant. But if it's not relevant, then he sell it for 4 million. That is really kind of not worth it, in my opinion. Even the second one, a second Switch is at least 3 billion. The most cheap I can find is 3.8 million. And it's not cheap, guys, believe me. I said it like it's cheap, but no, it's not cheap. Man, really ain't cheap. There is some high cost there. But yeah, I asked, and then I see the Animal Crossing one, which I don't know, it looks kind of cute. So I asked, how about the Animal Crossing version? Oh, it's 5 million. Okay. So you're gonna expand the cost if it's a special one, which I kind of understand the I kind of understand the logic of it, but for the sake of this conversation, no, it's not really that worth it, considering it's only a sticker in a Nintendo Switch, which I probably can do it myself. I know it's not really practical, but at least I can do it myself. I can print a sticker, and then I can I can put it on Nintendo Switch myself. Thanks. But yeah, then I say, okay, I will be back soon, and then I never come back. I always do that whenever I ask something, and then end up doesn't buy anything. I was always say, okay, I will come back later, even though I'm not gonna come back, at least until I come back to this mall. So, yeah. You know, it's not really that bad saying that to the people, so Yeah. Anywho, uh, so yeah, games fun, and for the people who say games just broke you, games doesn't teach you anything. Let me just say out front. If you guys say that, then you guys doesn't play games for at least 2 years. Try that. Try that yourself. Like play games. Try it. Uh, and then see for yourself because games can teach you valuable lesson sometimes if you pick the right game, and that is. For example, if you play adventure game and then uh, play anything that has a story on it, it really makes you a better person. Like uh, you have to, what's it called? You have to pick your choice. Like for example, someone is dying. What you gotta do? A, you gotta save him, or B, you're gonna let him die. And based on that question, you're gonna have a much better understanding at yourself. Like if you pick A, then you're a good person. You try to help everyone. But if you pick B, then I don't know, you're a psychopath. But yeah, it makes you a person. And not only that, but if you're, let me just say this. First of all, hello, Hilda. Am I late tonight? Yes, you are. But it's okay. You can you can be late, but it's okay. This is just a podcast, so let's just listen to it. You don't have to say anything. Just listen to me. But if you want to say something, then go ahead. You guys are welcome to say anything. Back to my argument about games is basically nothing. If you guys have children, by the way, I don't endorse this, but if you guys have children, and then, or a niece, and then you have a console at hand, and you have a game which has English or Japanese or something. I mean English on your mother tongue. I guess you can say for this argument, for example, if you have a Japanese game that has a Japanese caption or at least Japanese voice line, let me just say you can try and give it to your children. I don't endorse this, but try it yourself and then let them play for at least 2 weeks and then see if your children was like to whatever he or she play, and then he or she will speak Japanese and stuff. That means the game is transforming her or him, making them liking the game and liking the language. So game is not entirely pointless. I guess it depends on your game's choice or your thirst for knowledge, I guess. It depends on that. If you're just casual gamer and then you're just playing it for fun, then I guess you can say games can be a little bit pointless. But if you're learning at the same time, then you cannot say games are pointless. Games can teach you a valuable lesson. That's my argument on games. I hope people can understand games are not just games. It can also teach a lesson. But yeah, we're done about games. Now we're gonna move on to hobbies, since hobbies kind of what's it called? Hobbies kind of have a connection with games. So I'm gonna talk about hobbies as well. So let's talk about hobbies, shall we? For hobbies, I can say out loud, out front, I like playing basketball, even though I don't play it anymore, because I used to play basketball when I was at high school. But just so you know, I like basketball. I know people get, I know people already like, you say you like basketball, but you don't play it. What's the point? I mean, yeah, I don't play it anymore, but you know, hobbies is not something that you can say, hey, I play this every day. So, hey, my hobby is gaming, so I play games every day. Hey, you have other things to do, right? It's not just games. Hey, play special? Yes, I am. I used to play it when I was in middle school. When I was in junior high, I used to play basketball, and I always be the basket guy in my class, because sometimes the class is always full of, let's just say, not desirable people. I guess I can say that because every time my friend is always interested in something else besides basketball. And back in ninth grade, when I used to play basketball a lot, I managed to drag one of my friends, at least two of them, to play basketball with me. And since then, they always play basketball with us. So let's just say I have a great, uh, I don't know, great influence on my friend. Yeah. And then when it comes to high school, I managed to drag two. I managed to drag two more friends to play with me. So yeah, I think I have a good influence on basketball. I don't even know, like, I'm not really good with basketball and stuff. Like, let's be honest, I'm just, I'm, let's just say I'm short. I'm like 5'3", I think. I cannot be sure, because last time I checked, I think I'm 5'3" or 5'4", and based on that, you can tell I'm a short person. Instead, my friend was like 6 or 7, I think, I forgot, and they can dunk. Which, let's be honest, 5'4" versus a 7. That's not really good matched up. But in my days, in my school days, I managed to get the first place. I managed to get first place in my class meeting. So class meeting is a sport event in my school, where every class get pitted against each other, whether it's a basketball, soccer, badminton, and stuff. And then I get to play the basketball match, and I well, not me, but my team and me, including me, okay, it's not just my team. It's excluding me. No, it's including me. We managed to get first place. And it was awesome. I managed to get my revenge from junior high because on junior high I get so humiliated by certain group. But right now it's okay now. They are become my friend. But back then when it's junior high, I got so humiliated that I was so embarrassed by it that I become a shonen protagonist back then. You know when something bad happened and then a sad ending. Yeah, that's what I feel like when we play basketball and then we lost, even though I made a bet. I made a bet, which the bet is not really money stuff, but the bet is making me embarrassed and stuff. But yeah, the bet I lost. I lose the bet, and suddenly the rains come. So you can tell I become a shonen protagonist there. Like the sad when your parents die and stuff. I don't want to talk about it, but it feels kind of funny to talk about it. Like I used to reminiscing that thing. let me move my glasses a little bit. There we go. I used to reminiscing about it, like, oh man, remember the time when when I lose to a bet, and then suddenly when the it's called the match is over, it started raining. I was like, oh man, why do I keep thinking about that? But yeah, it's really not that good. I was really depressed about it. But then I got my revenge on high school, so I don't feel bad anymore. I got my revenge. That's good enough for me. Even though it's not me that giving the finishing blow, but at least we won the class meeting. We are on the top, and I feel proud about it. Like I'm keep thinking, wow, we win a class meeting with a with a team like this. Like let me tell you about my team. So there was me. That was the 7 foot boy. I'm not gonna use real name. And also, I don't know what name should I give them, but let's just say I have 2 7-foot person in my team. Well, not technically, they are not 7 foot. 7 foot is really tall. How about we use 6.8 foot? I think it's tall enough. Yeah, 6.8. That's tall enough. Because 7 foot is like Yao Ming and stuff. No, they're not high as Yao Ming. No. They are like 6'8". Or 6'7". Okay, 6'7". We're changing the height of someone. But yeah, 6'7". We have 6'7" person, 2 of them, in my team, and then we got Frank, which you guys know Frank. Frank is also not a basketball player, but ever since I make him play, he was like, okay, I want to play basketball too, and then he become a basketball player. And he's not good and not great, but not bad also, but definitely mediocre. I cannot say he's good, but he's not bad either. So he's in the middle. And Frank, if you watch this, let's just say I'm not saying you're bad, but you're mediocre like me. Like me, okay? I'm not great also. But yeah, we are the same level. Also, there's this one guy who's um, let's just say he used to play basketball, but yeah, by my judging, he's not really good at it. Well, at least he knows how to play, and he managed to get a score, which I'm really proud of him because he's also my friend. And yeah, that's pretty much the team, 5 person. And in the backup, we have someone that I really not like. I mean, I don't hate him, but let's just say he's kind of annoying to me. But I don't really have any problem with him, so I guess that's fine. There's also one of my friend that we managed to get him into play basketball, even though he doesn't play any sports at all. Like seriously, he's the tech guy, guys. A tech guy. We managed to drag a tech guy to play basketball. Oh my god. Remembering him is really funny. But yeah, also we have one more person in the backup line, which is also somehow a tech guy, but suddenly overnight he become a basketball craze person. Like no joke. When the first time me and my friend introduced him to basketball, at first he doesn't like it. He's like, it's so hard and stuff. Even though he's kinda, let's just say, fat. So yeah, and then overnight, when we asked him again to play, he was like, "Okay, let's go." We will play like until like we have class. I mean extra class at 1 a.m. Oh no, wait, 1 a.m. What the heck? 2 p.m. Sorry, I was about to say p.m. and then I said a.m. What the heck? 1 a.m. was like middle of the night. What's school gonna do in the middle of the night? But yeah, we have extra classes at 2 p.m. on Friday, and if it's on Monday to Thursday, it's like 3 p.m. 4 p.m. So we always play basketball. Like if it's on Monday to Thursday, we always play at 1 p.m. And then when it comes to Friday, we played it at like 12 p.m. Which, let's be honest, p.m. is really... Wait, not 12 p.m. 12 a.m. Jeez, there we go again. Confusing, I know. My brain is always like a.m. and p.m. But yeah, we play like 12 a.m. because we finish early on Friday. Sorry. There we go. Like I said, we finish early on Friday, so we always play at 12 a.m. And you can tell 12 a.m. is in the middle of afternoon, which let's just say Indonesian is really hot at 12 a.m. 12 a.m. to 2 p.m. is really hot. And you guys can tell we play at a stupidly hot day, but we don't really care back in the days. We just to play, and then we come back to the classroom getting all sweaty and stuff. And then the girls in the class will be like, "Ew, you guys are sweaty and stuff, can you guys get out from the class for a bit? At least until you guys not sweaty. Especially the tech guy that is fat. He's he's really enjoying basketball at the point until he's really enjoying it and doesn't really care about, like, he always come back drenched in sweat, which, oh my god, so so it's so funny and I don't know, kind of amusing in a way. And whenever we have, sometimes in Indonesia, if the teacher doesn't come at least until um 15 minutes or 20, then the class is dismissed. You can do whatever you want, which means the fat classmate will be like, yo, let's go to the court and play basketball. Oh my god. Like I said, he become a crazy person that is obsessed with basketball. So I'm really the one that responsible for it, but in most cases I don't really care. I'm just glad he plays basketball and stuff. But for the sake of this conversation, I do kind of regret making him play basketball. So yes, yeah, I kind of feel bad. Sorry. But for this, well, for now, no. I'm really happy he can play basketball with me. Oh, yeah. That's all about my basketball story. It's not really. If you guys are following me, well, not. I mean, how can you follow me when you are outside from Indonesia? But I mean, if you're in the same school with me, and then, or you go to same college with me, I mean, let's just say, I'm not saying you guys should follow me everywhere, okay? But if you guys know me in real life, I also like, I don't know, cooking. I mean, I am studying cooking, but you know, I don't really cook that much. Let's be honest with me. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't really cook that much. Like, uh, you know, chef would cook whenever he wants, but for me, it's either I'm lazy or I don't have any stuff to cook. Sometimes it will be on the between, or sometimes I would cook, but I minimalize it. Like, for example, you can cook the steak in many ways, but for me, meh, just use butter and then deal with it. Oh, and maybe some salt in between. There, done. I don't really need to add anything else. So yeah, when it comes to cooking, I really don't like. For example, let's take let's take pizza for example. You know, pizza, you have to prepare the dough, and then you have to prepare the toppings, and then you have to preheat the oven and stuff. For me, that took a lot of steps. What I like about cooking is that cooking something easy. You know, like, for example, steak and fried rice, fried noodle. That is easy. All you have to do is cook. You don't have to prepare anything. Well, I guess in case of fried rice, fried noodle, you have to prepare the rice and noodle first. But that is easy. Like for preparing rice, it's really easy. But for preparing a dough and then toppings and stuff, that's hard, which I don't really like. But let me just say, uh, when it comes to learning in my college, I really like cooking. Not gonna lie. Every week, if I get the schedule for learning in the kitchen, I was excited. What are we gonna cook today? Like, uh, if you guys wondering, I still have the cookbook in my inventory. I can say inventory. I mean, in my file, I still have the cookbook. I don't really want to show it to you guys, but yeah, I cook a lot of food. I cook from Korea, uh, Japan, Thailand, um, basically all around the world. I cook a lot of food, and most of them are really tasty, guys. Even though sometimes the ingredient is all like, uh, let's just say it's hard to find, but I guess it's not really hard considering if you know the market. But for the sake of saying I'm an introvert, not really funny, but for the sake of saying I'm an introvert, I guess the stuff is always hard to find. Like, I'm not really a person that can find something. Like, I don't know. Like, what's it called? I don't know how to speak about this, but let's just say some ingredient that you cannot find in certain market. Like, you have to find really hard to find certain ingredient. Yeah, like that. I'm not really a guy that, oh, if they don't sell it, then I don't really care. I don't want to buy it anymore. Sometimes people be like, we are chef. We like to cook. But, yep, if the ingredients is provided and all the cooking tool is provided, then I guess I can cook. I'm not the one that you have to search for this yourself. I'm like, okay, no thanks. I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, I'm what you call a lazy chef. But when it comes to cooking and needing to eat, I guess I'm not really lazy and stuff. So yeah, that's my hobby too. I guess you can say that's my job too, because I go to college, so I guess you can say after I graduate, I'm also gonna be a cook in certain hot hotel or restaurant. But I guess I will be going to hotel, because hotel is always a good choice. Because in hotel you always have a connection. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be a chef at hotel. I don't know why I speak like that, but okay. Let's talk about my last hobbies. This is the last topic before we end the stream, and the hobbies that we're gonna talk about is, wait for it, hang on a second, come on, hurry up, I want to change the title. Hello, Okay, there we go. Yes, we're going to talk about anime. And uh this is one hobby that I don't know, either I talk about it publicly to people, or I just shut up and at least let them talk until they talk about anime, and then I just bark them like, you guys like anime too? I was always be that guy that seeing if people talk about anime, that I always oh, you guys like this anime too? Tell me more about it. Like, I always bark people, barge other people, other barge other people conversation. I don't try it. Don't try what I do, guys. That is rude. But yeah, I always, when people talk about anime, I was like, oh, you guys like anime too? What anime do you guys like? I like this and this and this. Oh, you guys like this anime? That anime kind of suck. You know, I always be that guy. Although it's not really, I mean, people have tastes, guys. But don't try what I do, because what I do is kind of like a crazy person. You know, whenever people talk about something and then you suddenly watch in, and then you talk, this thing is trash. You're basically asking to get beaten up by the community that was talking about it. So don't be that guy. Be something like this. Why do I making a scenario? But here we go. Hey, do you like this anime? This anime is really cool. It has a good graphic and a good song. Oh really? Let me see. Oh okay. Even though in your head, this again. I really hate this anime. It sucks. I don't like it. Instead, what you will say is, oh, it's really good. Maybe I will pick it up later. But for now, I think it's really good. That's it. That's 101 on becoming a good person by K. But I guess you cannot use that in real life. I mean, people doesn't talk about anime publicly. Like if you talk about anime publicly, especially in Indonesia, you get you will get stamped as a what we call weeboo, which, I mean, okay, but that, okay, let's talk about that thing. I mean, it will probably gonna trigger someone, but you know, weeboo is not bad, guys. I mean, if you really like anime, then that's fine. At least don't be an idiot, okay? You guys can like anime and stuff, but don't be an idiot. Like, I get you guys really worship anime and stuff, like it's your own god, but at the point like where you're not doing something, like, I don't know how to say it, but if you guys doing something wrong, then you guys should stop right away. Don't dig yourself even further to the problem you have. Like, and if you guys like this, then yeah, go ahead. Just don't be an idiot when it comes to liking something, because if you're liking something and you ruin, like, you're becoming an idiot, like doing something bad, you're kind of ruin it for everyone that likes it. Like the term weebu uh, was born because some idiot uh, doing something bad, and then he was like, I like anime and stuff, but I do something stupid. Like, how are you gonna be proud about it? Like, no, that's bad. You're gonna making the name bad for us. Like us that likes anime and chill about it. Like, no, we're just getting bad rap from one guy that likes anime and then doing something stupid. So yeah, my PSA, just don't do something stupid when you like something, even if it's not anime, anything. If you like guns, don't do stupid things. That's just giving a bad rap to someone that using gun for content. I know I don't, and just to be clear, I don't endorse you guys to buy gun and then look, I collect gun. No, don't. But to the people that are collecting, what's it called? Model gun, which kind of like gun, but you know, people are gonna be like, "Oh, you collect model gun? They're so childish," or you know, that's dangerous, right? I was talking about that person. So yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys like something, don't make the community even. Don't make the community getting hate by other people that doesn't like it. You know, make the community brighter. Okay, anime. Guess I can only say that I watched anime when I was little. Back when it was first grade, I think, or third grade. The first anime that I watched was Cosmic Button Comet Sun. I don't know what to say the title, but I remember fondly that it was called Comet, Princess Comet. That's it. I don't really know how to say the thing. But yeah, the first ever anime that I watched is Princess Comet. And it was really fun. You know, for a boy liking Princess Comet, it's really, I don't know, cringe. But let's just say Princess Comet is one of my favorite. It was a classic, guys. You guys should watch it. Speaking of old anime, I also like to watch Web Diver. I don't know what's the Japanese title, but the English title was Web Diver, and I used to watch it with Indonesian dub. Which, let's be honest, if I watched it with Japanese dub, I don't understand what they're saying, because like I said, I watched it at like third grade. I mean, for third grader, Japanese stuff is like, this guy speaking, is he speaking in the language of God? Yeah, so I watched it a lot with my brother, and it was like the pivotal moment when I think anime is so awesome. Like, I watched Princess Comet, Web Diver, and then the last anime that I watched was Tokyo Mew Mew. Those three that I watched growing up, and I really like the three of them, mainly because those three are the one that airing in some channel in my TV back in days. So that's the only thing that I can watch, There's no Dragon Ball. I mean, there's Dragon Ball and stuff, but I don't really like Dragon Ball back in the days, even now. And then there's also Naruto, but Naruto is overrated. Yeah, I said it, but yeah, I don't really like Naruto. Even though in back when I was little, I used to like Naruto and stuff, but right now, uh, it's so overdone and like I don't really like that anymore. Like there's nothing interesting in there. But I guess people are really liking Boruto, which I don't know why. But I guess you guys can like anything you guys want, you know. As for alt anime, I also watch Cooking Master Boy, which Chuka Saiban, I think. Oh no, not Saiban. I forgot. Oh, Chuka Ichiban, I think. I talked about it way when I collabed with Roku the first time. I talked about it, and yeah, I used to watch the original one, which, if you guys don't know, there's a freaking what's it? I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of like a skin, but it's translucent, and when it's time to judging, the chef, I forgot the name, but I'm gonna say Mao because I forgot the name. But when Mao presented to the judge, it shine, it shine like a food is shining gold, even though it's not gold, but it's shining. Like, do you guys watch Soma? Shokugeki no Soma? But make it a lot shinier. Like, the food is not really it's not really extravagant, but it's making the lightning and stuff makes it a lot extravagant. Like, seriously, how I want to try it though. Not gonna lie. When I was little, I was like, oh, I want to try that, but let's just say that's just my dream, which kind of suck. I really want to try that food though, because it looks kind of tasty, even though I think it's kind of like a skin, but a skin which translucent, if I remember, the translucent skin. And I think the taste is not really that different from let's just say Peking duck, like Peking duck skin. Well, it's not really that different, but let's just say this skin is much better than a Peking duck. Wow. But I cannot taste it because it's on the anime, which chef. Then 10 years later, Shokugeki no Soma, you can replicate all the dish, which why don't you do it to the Chukan Ichiban? Like, come on. I really want to try Chukan Ichiban food. But sometimes people cannot replicate the food, so I don't know. I really want to try it though. If there is a YouTube video about it, let me know, guys. Please. And yeah, that's all we have for time today. I know it's not really that interesting, but I hope you guys have a great day today. I hope you guys are entertained by some of my story and stuff. Even though this kitchen desk is about question and stuff, but I guess radio show doesn't do that. Every radio show is different. So this radio show is just a podcast of me speaking about my thing. whether it's alone or with someone. And today I'm alone, so I'm just gonna talk whatever I want. Oh yeah, that's all about games and hobbies in case Kitchen Death Day. Um, I don't really know what to say in each ending of this. I'm gonna need a catchphrase for this one. Also, because I cannot play any song in here, like a normal radio show. Like, people always play songs that are... what's it called? People always play songs. Like, anime song or whatever. Makes it people to relax. Which in my case, the song is kinda not that relaxing. I know. I'm aware. But let's just say this is my thing, so I don't want to copy everyone's homework. And you know, I try to be different from everyone. Because content, guys. Anywho, that's it for kitchen desk today. Hope you guys learned something from today's radio show. I guess in terms of learning, I don't think I can give something for you guys to learn. But I hope you guys find my story interesting. And maybe I will try to invite someone next time, because I think sitting with myself is kinda lonely. But I will try. I will try to invite someone next time. And maybe I will do this again in next month. Because I think I need to make the topic and stuff. But this time, you guys know that this is not scripted. This is all in my head. I improvise as I go, so not really good, to say the least. But at least if you guys liked it, then I guess that's fine. But I will do better next time, guys. Don't worry. Anywho, now that we're finished, I'm gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do next, but for next week, maybe I will try to continue Danganronpa, I guess. Maybe we can play Hitman, since I already downloaded, and Phantom wants me to play Hitman, so I guess we can try that next week. I will try to make it 3 days, but if I cannot, then probably I will try 2 days streaming. How about that? Because I don't know. But yeah, that's all for today, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and this is Kay signing out. Bye bye, and stay... I don't know. Stay what? Stay classy, you guys. I think I'm gonna keep working on it, but yep. Stay classy, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.